All right, shalom, shalom. I want to give all praise and honor and glory to Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahweh Shai, by Hashem, Rakar Kodash. I want to say and give double honors to the apostles and the bishop elders, a great millstone for teaching us his word in truth and sincerity and for ruling well. And salutations to my fellow Akim across the four corners of the globe, preaching and prophesying in the name of Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahweh Shai. And I'm with the Gabar Yahweh from GMS Hawaii. And give also say shalom to the elect. Okay. I'm here with another quick lesson, and this lesson is on this article that you see right here in front of you. It says almost 30% of Gen Z American women identify as LGBTQ. And this is another point to show you that this has to be the last generation. This has to be the last generation, man, because this is crazy, and it's not far fetched. Obviously they're gonna focus on the so-called white woman more in this article, but hey, that's not just a so-called white woman. When you're dealing with the so-called black, Latino, and Native American women out here, these are the things you gotta bear with. These are the things you gotta contend with as a heterosexual or so-called straight male dealing with these women. A lot of these men and women are homosexual, bro. And 30%, that's a lot. That's a lot. That's almost half. I'm sure the numbers are even higher amongst Jakes in America, man. And this is the poison that Esau has spread. This is why you got the so-called gender war going on. And it's really prevalent amongst the so-called Negro, so-called Latino, Native American men. The so-called Negro, where you have the so-called black woman hating the Negro, the so-called black man, the black man. Obviously, we hate the so-called black woman, but there's a big divide there. And this is the poison that Esau has spread through his policies, through his over inundation of mind control via the movies, the TVs. Every time you turn around, you got some homosexual agenda being pushed in your eyesight. And women are the weaker vessel, so they take these things in, man. Right? It says almost 30% of Gen Z American women identify as LGBTQ. The percentage of adults with non-traditional sexual identities has more than doubled since 2012, man. Right? It said this: over 28% of women in the youngest U.S. adult cohort identify as LGBTQ. Most of them as bisexual, because you get a lot of these women, they're getting seduced by other women, and they're dealing with men, right? They're all over the place with the whole "my choice, my body" shit. And a lot of these black women are bisexual, man. According to a Gallup annual survey published on Wednesday, the polling agency began asking Americans about their sexual identity in 2012. In that time, and I think during the time of 2012 is during the time you had Barack Obama in office. He was pushing that gay agenda heavy, right? It says Americans about the sexual identity in 2012. At that time, the number of adults who identify as something other than heterosexual has gone from 3.5 to 7.6% overall. Each younger generation is about twice as likely as the generation that preceded it to identify as LGBTQ. The pollster says so. With each generation, it gets worse and worse. More than 1 in 5 Americans in Gen Z, which is anybody born between 1997 and 2012, identify as LGBTQ, up from almost 1 in 10 millennials. You see? And that's a fucking shame, bro. And millennials is an adult or a person who's born from 1981 to 1996, man. And this is the world we live in. This is the world we live in. This is America. This is a part of her philosophy. This is her wickedness. This is her mischief. This is her witchcraft. All right? And that's like, again, that's how you know this got to be the last generation. Because the kids growing up today, man, ain't no hope. Ain't no hope that they're going to procreate and push out seed. Ain't no hope. It's hard, man. That's why we got to get the hell out of here, bro. That's exactly why we got to get the hell out of here. This man, Esau Edom, he's the worst of all people on the earth, man. And it's his fault. He took the Lord's rainbow and corrupted it. He took the earth and corrupted it. He took the people and corrupted them. That's why the scripture says, he that is evil to himself, to whom will be good to. And who follows this man head first? The woman. The woman. Right? It says Ecclesiasticus 25:13. Give me any plague but the plague of the heart, and any wickedness but the wickedness of a woman. The wickedness of, that's right. You don't want, it says, give me any plague but the plague of the heart, which is a unstable mind, a mad mind. You know, give me any plague. Give me any plague but the plague of the heart, and of any wickedness but the wickedness of a woman. Those two things will destroy a man. The wickedness of a woman and the plague of the mind. You know, a psychotic mind, a broken mind, a mind that's just straight crazy, bro. But those two things right there, the plague of the mind and the plague of a wicked woman, again, will destroy a man. It says, verse Ecclesiastes 25:17, the wickedness of a woman changeth her face and darkeneth her countenance like sackcloth. That's why a lot of these women are putting on that makeup, trying to brighten up their countenance and their visage, man. Because all the wickedness that these bitches done, it has darkened them, man. It has darkened them. All right. It says, Ecclesiastes 25:19, all wickedness is but little to the wickedness of a woman. Let the portion of a sinner fall upon her. Right. That's right, man. That's right. Ecclesiastes 42:13. For from garments come moth, and from women wickedness. And that's why you see it over 30%. I'm sure the numbers are higher amongst Jake. You know, these women, they running straight to this LGBTQ shit. Why? Because they're getting attention from it. They're getting gifts from it. They're being protected from it. They're getting rights from it. You know, they're getting higher positions from it. And this ain't a lifestyle. This is a death style, man. All right? This is unseemly. It's unseemly for a woman and a woman to lay with each other. And then, like, these women, they're laying with each other. And then they laying with men. That's confusion. And we know that women are instruments of confusion. All right? So I just wanted to bring this out, man. And, hey, this shit is out of order, man. We need Yahweh B'Shem Yahweh Shai. We need Yahweh Shai to come back and set things right. And he is. His father's about to send him back. Right? Because there's no other way out of this shit, bro. There's no other way out of this, bro. That's what I'll say. Shalom. On to the next.